Hey guys! Oh, that was interesting. I updated OBS because last time we had weird streaming issues and it was fixed by restarting OBS, and now the full version of 29.1 or something was out. So I was like, let's update OBS. And I hit record. That worked fine. But then I just now hit stream and it said unsupported feature. And I'm like, what do you mean? But a quick NVIDIA driver update fixed it on this starting to get pretty old GTX 1080. It's still working, and it does H.265 or HEVC, and YouTube supports that too. And you know, I guess it's decent enough. I want to switch to AV1, but then again, it's kind of just because I want to, not really a reason for it. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Music is a little high. Yeah, sorry, this is still the intro volume. Let's go! Okay. So it's like that when I'm not talking, and when I'm talking it should be almost gone. You hate YouTube chat. It's so out of date. You can't even answer people in the easy way. Well, I believe they actually fixed the @ So now I'm adding you and typing some text, and then I'm adding a smiley. And let's add a smiley through the button and then not type something. And I believe it's fixed now. That I can just send it and the text isn't gone anymore. It works. So now when you type a whole line of text and you type a smiley at the end and you hit enter, your text doesn't disappear anymore. They actually fixed it. and we've got this heart button. This heart button here. See all the hearts? I told you last stream that was a new thing, but I didn't have it yet. But now my chat has it too. I just don't have it on stream yet. I don't know if I can get it on stream. Months. It felt like it took like a year. Okay, half a year for them to fix the stupid chat bug where my chat messages would disappear. It was so annoying. But I noticed it in Unexpected Maker Stream recently that it didn't do that anymore. It actually fixed. Is it fixed for you too, Johnny? Vanilla Coke and watching a live from Quindor. Yes, the perfect Friday evening. Oh wait, I have to stream. But we're starting today with Fanta Lemon. It's not Ultra yet. Do we want to make it Ultra? Should it be Ultra? I want to start with an Ultra. I just feel like since last time, all my drinks have to be Ultra. Let's make it a nice font Ultra. So like this, and then there. Go. There, we got a nice Ultra now. It's like a almost like it's written on there Ultra, and I'll apply it to my drink. And for everyone who doesn't have a clue what's going on, it's okay. It's okay. Platinum? What? You don't want Ultra drink, you want Platinum drink? Hyper, Mega, Giga? Oh my god. My next drinks are all going to be so much better. So now we have Fanta Lemon Ultra, which is of course better than the normal stuff. No, I never stopped, Philip. I went through 2 rolls already. No, I didn't. No, I had... I'm mod in most of those streams too, Johnny. But I believe I still had the issue, so... But it's at least fixed. Good on YouTube. Good on YouTube. Pull drink discontinued. No, that was during the anniversary. This time I just wanted to drink some lemon. So, it's already time, isn't it? Yeah, well, we'll get into it slowly. So last QuinBoxed, I unboxed several fans. So this is one of them. This is a, is it a Delta? I don't know. But some of these fans are kind of crazy. Nope, other way around. There. Because this, oh, I need to turn up the light. Hold on just a second. See, this is what you get when I adjust my lighting during the day. Then I can't judge, because it's night now. I need more light. Yes, there. That's a lot of light, but it's okay. Yeah, so this is 12 volt, 2.34 amps. This is like, you know, the finger chopper 1000. Okay. And then this is 12 volt, 7.2 amps. I don't know, man. There's no finger guard here. It's we're going to see what happens. I mean, I hope it blows. Okay, and then we have this one. The Chopper Ultra, yeah. So when that's not enough, you can also use a 24 volt, 1.95 amps. And this thing is fully made out of metal. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be interesting today. And then we also have some normal fans. Where's the other fan? Oh, yeah. We have a triple kit of the AR12 Pro PWM 3-in-1 with RGB. Good, because we want some RGB testing too. And we have 3 Coolmon 120s. Yes. Which is a computer cooling fan, which also has some RGB and things like that. And high efficiency heat dissipation. Nice. Are you building a rideable drone? I don't know, but these fans be crazy. Okay. But we're going to test those out today, and well, first of all, see if these fans actually live up to their specifications, which I'm kind of afraid of if they do. And then, you know, we're going to see how they work and how well they perform. And, well, I dropped something and now I don't know where it went. Hold on. Ah, okay. It was a multimeter probe. So, I'll tell you as the secret at the end of this stream where this is all going, if you can't guess yet. But, yeah. I don't have hot dogs. That's a good one. I can check in the kitchen if we actually have hot dogs, but then again, that would make a giant mess of this desk. And I don't know if I'd ever be able to clean that again. So, I don't know about that part. Speaking of lost the signal, how is our signal? 0 dropped frames everywhere. Oh, that's good. Very nice. You love leaf blower noise? Yeah, I don't know. I'm really concerned about this guy. I mean, it's huge, and it's fully made out of metal. I mean, the blades are metal, and the chassis is metal, and I don't know, man. And then this guy supposedly can pull 7 amps, but the wires are just, how are you going to push 7 amps through those wires? I mean, well, I don't know. It's going to be interesting today. He'll suck the computer components out of the computer. That's good. Hey, but if your graphics card's overheating, Yoko, I mean, you have to cool it down somehow, right? I mean, yeah. So, to do that, we're going to need a wire, and I got some of these Noctua fan extension wires, of which I thought, okay, I'm just gonna. This one is a very nice one, so I'm gonna keep that one. This is a splitter. Don't need that right now. Uh-oh. There. So we got these two left, and I think I'm just gonna cut up this one. Hyper killer fan. I imagine so. So okay, we're gonna cut up this one because I need to be able to, you know, power it. Oh, 50 SAKs for the cleaning lady. SAKS rules. Thanks there, Johnny. So we need this part because that's what the fans will plug into in theory, like so, right? Okay. But we don't need this part, so we're gonna cut that off, and we're gonna expose the wires. And although I'd want to, I don't think we're gonna do any PWM control today. Let's cut it over here. Maybe we'll look into it, but I guess I could use an LED output channel to have 5-volt PWM, in theory, I guess. I don't know. Could I? Yeah, I guess I could. Well, we'll look at that, into that. So, okay, let's cut this up more. Let's see here. Okay, cut that open. There. Okay. These wires might melt with 7 amps. Yeah, I agree, for the hot dog cleaning company, but Johnny will not see it anymore as he will leave us again. What? Where are you going, Johnny, that can be more exciting and thrilling than this? I mean, come on. So, I always need to check the wires here. If we connect this, black seems to be negative. Wait, let me refocus that. There. Black seems to be negative, okay. Yellow seems to be red, so 12 volt. And then green, I think, is PWM, and blue is taco? Probably. But for now, we're only going to need black and yellow. Check Discord, got your schedule figured out. Wow, these wires are pretty thin. We'll see, we'll see. So each time I have to stream, you go to the bars, and each time I have a video, you don't? Or what's going on, Johnny? Oh, wow. Is the streamer's name Quindor? Yes, I am Quindor. What? Who is asking? So I think I'm gonna double fold this real quick, and then put it in a wago. So positive, negative. Ow. Okay. And then we need some wires. I have some here. Oh yeah, Quinergy wires would certainly do. So negative. No, wait. Wait. I need to use these because these are connected to my power supply. So let's wire that up. Nope. Where's my screwdriver? It's over here. Still broken? Really? Huh. Then they might be rolling it out incrementally, because it's absolutely fixed for me. Okay, so... Oh, I hope I can get these in here. Oh, maybe. I'm not sure that's enough in there. We'll see. Think so. Think those are grabbing. We'll see. Let me zoom it in a little bit, I guess. Oh no. What happened? Okay. There we go. So now we have this, let's disconnect this, fan extension wire. So it has a 4-pin fan plug, and then it has plus and minus going in there. And it goes into here, the other side. And the other side is attached to my variable power supply. I didn't set up my camera for that, but I could real quick if we want to. So, okay, hold on. I need to set up this camera real quick. Because you all want to see the amps too, right? We have to see the amps. Because I'm afraid it'll be a nuts amounts of amps. Okay, let's, oh God, okay, one moment please, one moment. I thought I prepared this stream, but I didn't prepare everything. It's my bad, in here. There we go. And then I need this cable. Not all the other crap that's down there too. Okay. So let's turn this on. Let's give you a view too. I think it's this. Oh, there it is already. Look at that. Look at that. There. Please set the clock. I don't want to set the clock. There. Okay. That looks good. Oh God, I need to find the power plug for that one. Oh, not too bad. If you guys could see this side of the desk, it would be bad. Okay. We turn on power. Don't think I've seen power supplies that specify dimmable. Well, you can get them from Moonwell and stuff like that. For LEDs, or what are we talking about? Okay. Well, that's perfect. Right? So now we have the power supply hooked up. And we have our wires. I don't need the wires here. Let's move those out of the way. There. Okay. I guess we'll start with the lowest power. Is this considered low power? 2.34 amps? I don't know, man. Let's see if this lines up. I think so. Because well, I'll tell you at the end of the stream as the secret what this is for. But, yeah. I wanted some crazy high power fans. Okay, so we have this fan. Let's set it to 12 volt. And let's set it to 0.5 amps. No. Let's not start with 24 volts. No. Okay, so let's start with half an amp, but the right voltage, and then see what happens. Okay. Oh, it's spinning. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. Did you guys hear that? Wow, holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna set it on the table, because... Wow, that's a lot of air. How do I visualize the air? Oh wait, I know. Oh no! My air visualizer is being blown away. How do I mean... What? I guess it doesn't... Oh, the voltage is fluctuating. Maybe I need to give it more amps. Should I give it more amps? 1 amp. Oh no! It's moving! Look at that! It's moving by itself! But it's only drawing 6 volts of the 12 I'm giving it. Oh no. Look at that! Okay, we need more. What is even going on? Look. I don't know how to visualize this, but I'm hoping the noise... it's blowing up. The noise is kind of indicative, right? Okay, let's give it a little bit more. Okay, that's it. It's not drawing more. Wow. I mean, I'll point it at my face. Holy shit. Okay, let me show the face. I mean, that's pretty far away. Listen to it. Even from this far away, it's wow. Oh wow! If I move the fan like this, it wants to go the other way because of the centrifugal forces. Holy shit! I'm scared to hold it. If I don't hold it, look, here's the fan. If I don't hold it, it's just... So, okay, hold on. It just goes. I don't know if it... No, it can't lift itself. No. Oh wait, I have to do it the other way around. Oh wow, it's floating. Can you see that? It's floating on the ground. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, well this one works. Wow, that's a lot of air. I've never seen a fan that blows that hard. It's well, you never know because it's from China, but it thinks it's a Delta, which would make sense. Well, if you'd have a few of these, you could make a hoverboard. It could hover the board at least, not you on it. Yeah. Probably a Delta. Probably used one from somewhere in China, but... Well, we saw it drawing 12 volt and 2 amps, so... No, it doesn't. But it might actually be voltage drop on the wires. I don't know. I have no idea. Because these wires are pretty thin. So, Delta Airlines. Okay. Well, that was test 1. I'd say this is definitely a high power fan. Much more than any computer fan would be. Let's try this one next. If it comes... Oh, sorry. I seem to be blowing out the microphone. If it comes anywhere close to 12 volt 7.2 amps, that's going to be... That's... I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, let's just go for it. Hey, oh, did you watch Quinled stream tonight? Yeah, what did he do? Chop off his fingers. Okay. I feel it's appropriate to just start with 2.5 amps. What do you guys think? Yeah, probably. Let's go. Go! Oh, it's going. What the? Holy shit! Holy shit! What the? Okay. I'm gonna turn this off real quick. It sounds like a siren, that's right. I think Rob there has a very good idea. I am going to put on safety glasses. I don't really have any gloves that would protect for this. So we're just gonna turn it on again. And I'm gonna hold it steady. And we're gonna up the amperage. Slowly. So let's wait. Wow, look, I mean, okay, let's go for it. Aw, it doesn't take in more than 3 amps almost. Yeah, if I put them on the desk. Well, it's nice and breezy in here. Look at that. It's like I can't put it further away, but it's just insane. Oh. Okay, don't put the paper in the fan. Yeah, it likes it. Wow, okay, let's turn that off again. That's dangerous. Cool the wires with the fan. I don't feel them hot yet. Wow, okay, so there's like chopped up paper everywhere now. Okay. Well, I was looking for high power fans. I think I found some. These things are nuts. Free confetti, yeah. Show the paper going in the fan. No, I don't dare. I'll do it with the metal one. Okay. So this one is, this one's okay. As in, it scares me to death. Okay. Now, this one, this is the metal one. It'll require some modification, because this plug, well, it's clearly not meant for PC applications, but then again, it's still 4-pin PWM, just with a different connector. But I'll have to snip this off and wire it directly. Oh, wait, you can't see. I'll have to snip this off and wire it directly, because, well, I don't know what to do with that. Oh, I could actually make the other side of the wires onto there. Where did I put it? I don't know where it went. That's okay, we'll wire it directly. Wow, these fans, these are actually scary. And they don't scare easily. So let's take black and red. Okay. And let's put them in the Wago, Wago, whatever, directly. Okay, we'll use that later. Okay. So, negative and positive. Okay, that should do it. Now this one says it's a 24 volt fan. Because I wanted to test some 24 volt fans too. Oh wait, I also have a Noctua somewhere, 24 volt. Don't know where I put that. Oh, I do know where I put that. Well, we'll check that in a minute. Let's see what happens at 12 volt. I don't know. Let's go. Oh. Well, nothing happens at 12 volt. Okay. Okay, it's unexpected. Let's go to 24 then. Let's give it 1 amp. Go. Whoa. What the actual... Okay, this is scary to hold. Wow. Okay, let's give it 2 amps. Let's give it more amps. Wait. Holy shit. So you wanted to see the paper stuff, right? Okay, it's blowing this way. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. The paper is no match! Oh my god. Hold on. Stop this fan, please. So, let me show you here. One side of me is now fully dressed in paper drizzle. But the bad thing is, this side of my office here is now dressed in paper shrapnel. Oh my god. Oh, it's everywhere. It's on my chair, it's on the floor, it's on the, it's everywhere. Okay. Oh my god. This thing is scary. Let's make a thumbnail. I don't know. There. Is that a good thumbnail? It's everywhere. It's even on my screen, which is on the wrong side of it. How did it get there? Oh my... I'm gonna be cleaning up for days. Well, I'm glad it wasn't a hot dog. Wow, this thing is scary. Okay, let's try it once more. Okay. Let's try it once more. It blows this side out, I believe, so I can hold it like this. I don't know how I can visualize how fast this thing is blowing. Maybe I can hold it? No, I don't want to hold it. Well, I guess you can tell by the noise how scary it is, right? Let's do it again. Oh my god. Wow. Look at the watts. Holy shit. Well, this will certainly blend. I don't doubt that. Look at the air. Can you hear the airflow when I push it near to my desk? It's giving you anxiety. What about me? I'm gonna turn it off now. I mean, these are metal blades. I honestly don't know what would win, my finger or the blade. I'm scared it would be the blade, that it just shatter a bone or something. Wow, okay. Holy shit. Okay, we're disconnecting this fan. This fan works. They all work. That was kind of the main goal here. They work. They certainly work. Holy shit. What? Was it saying CC? No, it was at 2.85 amps. Well, so I guess we'll share the secret already. What the hell is even... Okay. I'm looking to make a fan controller combined with sensors and LED strip control. Because there's often places in your home, like your cabinet for your home audio setup with your amplifiers and things like that, or like a patch rack, or maybe you're soldering a lot and you need a fume extractor or something like that. You might want a fan. And I thought, okay, well, it would be cool to have, like, you know, a fan controller board that's hooked into Home Assistant, for instance, where you can control the fan from Home Assistant, but including speed control using PWM and maybe some LED control, because then it could also be used in PC cases and things like that. Well, it couldn't have been CC. It's at 2.85 amps. So that's the whole idea, and that's why I bought these fans to test. I wanted some really high power fans to test with, so that in the end, when you're using lower power fans, well, that's not going to burn anything out, basically. So that's why I got these fans, because I wanted to be able to test really high power fans. Because if you wanted to build a solder sucker or a fume extractor or a humidity extractor or something like that, you might want to use one of these crazy powerful fans, and then you would also want control over them. So that's basically what the plan is in the future. But I also want to integrate LED control, so I also got some LED fans. So let's take a look at that. Do it again and look. No, I don't want to turn that fan on again. I have to screw it down somewhere, because that fan's scary shit, man. Okay, we don't need the screws. So, in part, it could control PC fans, including their RGB, but it would be usable in a lot more spots than that. So, your home audio setup, or your patch rack, or anything really you'd like to have a controllable fan with some RGB. I think, yeah, this box is certainly RGB, ROG ripoff, that's for sure. But yeah, so I bought some Chinese fans, some ridiculous models that go insanely fast in 12 and 24 volt, and some, you know, standard 12 volt models. So this guy should hook up here, there, and let's give it 12 volt, and 1 amp, there, and let's turn it on. Oh, that's a lot more civilized. Wow. This guy, the amount of air this is throwing is like 1/50th of all the others. It's like nothing. It's also doesn't make a lot of noise. And it's only drawing like 2.3 watts or 2.5 watts. No, I need my fingers. So, but yeah, we also kind of want to look at the RGB-ness of this fan. So, I believe I had a cable for that, but I think I blew it away. Yeah, I think I blew it away. Literally. I need to see where it went. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh. So I have one of these cables, and these are PC RGB connector style cables. This one is to go from JST, if your motherboard has that, to this type of fan connector here. And I'm thinking we should be able to then do it like that, right? So that fits together. So I need to chop off this end and then feed it 5 volt. Yeah, I have a 5 volt power supply here, I think. Yeah, I do. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna chop this off. Is this actually ground? Let's see here. So the cable is probably ground. 5 volt. No, wait. If you look at this plug, it says ground is here, then data, and then power. For using a pump, these are all fans which will have direct PWM control. I will also probably make a 3-pin option, but most of it will be 4-pin four pin fans. And if you have a pump that accepts, you know, the JST standard for 3-pin or 4-pin pin, in theory that should work. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, but which one is which? Because this, I'd say the white wire is ground, but then ground is over here. Trying to show you the symbol. There. Data and... Well, I know G is ground, but there's no G on there. There's a ground symbol, a D, and then an arrow. Well, since it's 5 volt, it likely won't matter too much. And if we burn out this fan, yeah, that's why I got 3. Okay, so we're chopping that off. We need to rewire this. Let's see if there's a power cord on here. Yes, there is. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So I have a... Oh, everything's a mess here. Go away, chopped up paper. And this needs to go too. Hold on just a second. There. Oh! We could use a dig to go. Yes, let's do that. Dig to go to the rescue. Oh no, my tower is falling. What's going on? One moment, please. Hold on, let me get a dig to go with a chopped off cable. Okay, there. Because this is going to use minimal power, so we don't really need a dig quad for that. Then I don't have to do anything difficult. So, dig to go, which we all know by now, and I basically chopped off its cable, and I connected a X-connect to it, because I was using some 5 volt LED pixels in a project I was doing. But we can just take this side out and hook this side up. Yeah, we can do sound reactive. Oh yeah. So, okay, let's chop this up. There. And so, okay, let's go by the wiring it says it has. So then this with the white stripe is positive for whatever reason. This one is negative. Oh, it didn't strip the wire. There we go. And let's go here. Okay, so now we have negative, data positive. We put that in our little dig to go here. And let's hook it up to some power. See what happens. Ah, okay, that works. Hold on. There. Let's get a phone. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, so here's WLED and the fan. Okay, to the controls. First, we need to fix that the colors are wrong. So let's go to RGB. That looks more like WLED orange. Okay, and then let's see how many LEDs we have. Let's start with 10. Okay, save. And what I do, I fill in the numbers, and then I change the color. Okay, so now we see that partially it changed. So we have more than 10. So let's go to, I don't know, 14. Okay, we still have 2. I can actually see it's 2. So let's go to 15 LEDs. Save. Yep, still have 1. Okay, let's go to 16. 16 LEDs. Okay, there. Okay, cool. So red, green, blue. This actually doesn't look too bad. Wow, it's on 2 sides. Huh, looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. White. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Let's do an effect. Let's do bouncing balls. Okay, maybe not. Color loop. Ah. Oh. The effect of the LEDs is actually better than I expected. Colored twinkles. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's 12 volt, 1 amp, go. So we can turn the fan on. Fireworks 1D. That actually looks pretty funny. Yeah, Corsairs are like really expensive. Oh, you want sound reactive? Okay, hold on. I don't know if I have that configured. Not yet. So let's save that. Back. Controls, info, reboot. Let's do some sound reactive. Hold on. Oh, I need to join the Wi-Fi again. There we go. To the controls. Let's see here. This one? Yes. Nice. It seems to be working. How nice. Noise move. Well, the fan is making noise. Hold on. There. Now it's really effective. Woohoo! You can make like your whole setup react to the voice. Octaves. I don't know about that. Waterfall. Waterfall. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not controlling it with WLED right now. But once I have a controller that will do 12 volt and 5 volt output and control the fan using the proper PWM and stuff like that, and also do the LEDs, that would certainly be a possibility. But there's an issue, because you need 12 volt for the fan, and then you need 5 volt for the LEDs, so you need a lot of stuff. Let's do some more effects. I like Paletti. Where is it? Oh, it's not on the screen, huh? So let's try Pacifica. Oh, it's a bit blown out. And palette, I like palette. And then in the default colors, default, yeah. And I can lower the brightness, and I can crank the brightness. Man, that looks pretty good. I like these. These are pretty good. So now the question is, because we're testing. This is actual testing for something I wanted to test. Now the question is, if we hook up a second one, can we, propagate the RGB? Or does it need an RGB connector per fan? Or is it just going to do the same thing? I think it's just going to do the same thing. Because if you look here, we have this here, this connector, but I don't think they're looping back the data from the fan. Yeah, there's only 3 wires going to the fan. So they're likely not looping back the data. So if we now connect this to here, we can actually find out. Because if it glows, yeah, it glows. Okay, that sucks. So they're mimicking. I need to put them in the same way. Yeah, they're basically doubling the signal from the RGB controller. Well, let's try the third one too. So there's no real in and output. There's an in and a loop. Which kind of sucks, because you'd want an in and an output, because then you could string them together and they would form one continuous loop instead of, doing the same thing. Oh, I don't know about the fixed ID. That I don't know. Okay, let's plug this in here. Oh, wait, it's not plugged in. Okay. There, okay, well now we have 3. 3 doing exactly the same. Where's my phone? Let's turn it down a little bit. There. Now you guys can see too. It really looks quite good. The LEDs and the spread, it's pretty good. Is the missing pin not the PWM pin? What do you mean? No, I was hoping we could daisy chain these and then it would be 16, 32, 48 LEDs or whatever that would amount to, but it doesn't do that. But it's still pretty cool. They'll just always do the same. Oh, you wanted to know the name of the song? But the previous song then probably. One moment. Oh, I don't actually know if I can see. I can't see, but all these numbers are by Approaching Nirvana from YouTube. So if you look up Approaching Nirvana, you should be able to find their songs. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty good. No, it's the wiring, Philip. Because if we look at this wire bundle here, it doesn't have enough wires going to the fan to have the data come back from the last LED that you'd want to daisy chain. There's only 3 wires going to the fan. So that's positive, negative, and data in, but there's no data out to loop it again, which I had hoped. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, let's pack these up again and try the other fans. Yeah, they basically have a splitter on there. Yeah. Oh man. But these Coolmon, at least they work fine. They come with this nice little cap here. That's good. I'm going to keep them out of the box because I don't want to put you guys through having to see me pack them again. We all know how good I'm at that. I'm not. But I do also want to do some power measurements on these at some point, because then I can design my circuit. Right, so let's take a look at the AR12 Pro from iGo. Yes. And let's see if these are any different. All these fans are listed in the video description, including the Death Killer Chop Your Hands fans. So if you really want them, you can get them. Okay, let's check the ARGB. Oh, this has a little other type cap on there, but there we go. Oh wow, that's disappointing. Okay, let's find out how many LEDs this has. I guess we can turn the fan on too. There. 2.63 watts, about the same as the other one. Okay, let's find out how many LEDs this has. Solid. LED preferences. Let's see. Let's make it 5. 5 LEDs. Red. Okay, there's still some orange, so let's make it, I don't know, 7? Okay, there's 1 orange. 8. Yep, all the orange is gone. So this has 8 LEDs. Okay. And let's see how they did the daisy chaining on this one. I'm afraid they did the same thing. Where's the RGB stuff? There. Yeah, okay, they did the same thing. You like this more than the ring? Oh, I like the ring much more. Oh, okay, it looks pretty cool from inside, but... Okay, let's see what kind of effects we can do. Let's go to color loop. Yeah. Color waves. Color twinkles. Okay, that effect is pretty cool, I have to admit. It doesn't look as cool if the fan's not spinning, but if it's spinning, that is actually pretty nice. Let's put it a bit high power. Okay, sure. Let's go to Fireworks 1D. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, let's try Pacifica. Yeah, that doesn't really work on these. Palette. And then let's go to the default palette again. There. It's pretty cool. Try 2015. Let's, oh no. Go to Rainbow. And then the default palette again. There. Yeah, that's pretty okay. Can we dim them down? Yep. Yeah, the effect of the spinning blade like this is absolutely more visible. That's true. Sure, sure. Oh, this effect doesn't do anything. Ripple. No. Okay. It actually looks better than I expected with so little LEDs. Yum, yum. Cool. Well, I guess this also demonstrates that a Dig2Go is excellent at controlling RGB for PC fans. And you can even do sound reactive and things like that. The more you know, the more you know. But I guess it's the the difference between the really cheap ones like these from AliExpress. These are like, I don't know, a few bucks a pop. Versus the more expensive ones, where they might be able to daisy chain instead of them having them all do the same, right? Because I think the Corsair ones are definitely per fan addressable, which these aren't. Okay. Let me get a project box so I can put these all away. No, what's going on with my chair? My magnet's failing. Okay. There we go. Right, so let's put these fans away. And then let's discuss a little bit, because I've already worked on some schematics and things like that of what I think such a fan controller should be able to do. But what do you think a fan controller for PC style fans or Insano style fans should be able to do? Because I was thinking, okay, we want 4 individually controllable fan ports. Sure. 2 of those will be sorry, 2 of those will be 3-pin or 4-pin fans, and 2 of those will be only 4-pin fans just because of the electronics involved for that. We want to be able to measure taco, so RPM and stuff like that per fan, or per output at least. And I want to make it 12 volt and 24 volt compatible. I think that makes sense. Oh, it needs to be able to do 1 or 2 amps per output, at least. But you know, once it's, I can make that pretty beefy. I have good experience of making beefy power circuits. Then we want some ARGB headers, where we can plug in these little guys, you know, these guys, which we just used. So if you hook up PC fans like this, you can actually control their RGB, and you want a few of those. And as I said, temperature sensors. Now you can get those in I2C, so I'll put I2C on the board, and 1 wire. And if you watched the QuinBoxed recently, you would have seen that I unboxed lots of 1 wire measurement thingies. JST and PC style ARGB connectors. Why also JST? There's 3 types. Okay, that's confusing. I thought there was only 1 type. One for 5 volt and 1 for 12 volt, basically. Well, you know, there's only limited amount of space and confusing the people who are going to use it and stuff like that. So you need to define your feature set. And if it's just a cable, you can always make converter cables. So, I mean, can't do everything. The dead pin is moved. Post on Discord, Felix. That's interesting. Because I am looking at designing this at some point. I don't know when, could be next year, but at some point. So I filled up my box. Oh, wait. I like keeping projects in individual boxes for that project, if I can. But now the big fans won't fit. Front case pins to start reset PC. Okay. Sure, but that's thinking very much into the PC area. And I'm thinking of this more as a fan and RGB controller. Like, you'd also put it in your patch rack or in your home theater setup and things like that. But maybe a type relay type of setup, you mean then, that you can open and close? A power LED and HDD LED in. Okay. What would that do, Rob? What would you do with that? Oh, that actually fit better than I thought. Cool. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's think about that. If you want to be able to, let's turn off this light again. Some kind of relay type deal so that you can start your PC. Okay. I'm not sure I want to go that way. Because I like it being able to be used in a PC, like to control your fans and or LEDs. But it won't really integrate with your PC because there's already enough stuff out there that does that, right? I'm thinking this is when you want RGB fans, but you don't want RGB fan control software. So then you use WLED on a ESP, for instance, and do it that way. A controller from a 42U HP rack in the garage is fine too. Well, that's more what I'm thinking about. If you want to put some fans in there and maybe have some LED strip, and then it's running ESP Home, and you can link it to all kinds of events. And then, for instance, the LED strip can become the color of the temperature in the rack at that moment, or if one of the servers throws an error, you can have the LED strip blinking or doing some pattern or something like that, or even just for generic lighting. Yeah, stuff like that. Less PC integrated than yeah. And in regards to temperature sensors, hold on. Oh, okay. If you follow QuinBoxed, you've already seen all this stuff. I recently bought a lot of these DSB 18B20s or whatever they're called, 18B. I don't remember the name. They're also on my Dig Uno and Dig Quad boards, but then the PCB version. But these you can string up multiple and have them as some sort of single wire bus, and you can get them with longer cables. So if you, for instance, wanted to measure temperature somewhere and then have a fan controlled by a board, that would do it. And you can also have it linked into Home Assistant. Yeah. Maybe, but then you'd have to open up the fan and find the last LED and then solder a data wire on there and then rewire the plug. I don't know. But it's good that I know now that I don't have a fan which has a daisy chain system. So I'll look for a fan type which does, so I can buy a few of those too to test it. Because, I feel like hardware design in the end is a lot of testing of what you design to make sure it actually does what you think it does. So yeah, this type of temperature probe, these are cheap, can be had with long wires, and they're fairly okay in regards to accuracy. They're not the best, but the board will also have I2C, so if you want like a $3 temperature sensor, you can connect that too. Oh, my Dig to Go is just lying here with exposed wires. Let's not do that. It is fuse protected, but Wow. It feels like I've been streaming for 2 hours, but it's only been an hour or so, has it? Yeah. Okay. Do people have questions? Can I answer some questions for people? Oh, it is. It is fuse protected. Don't worry. It certainly was, Philip. It actually has multiple fuses inside. Question time. Does somebody have a question? Let's turn this camera off already. Don't need it anymore. This guy off. More secrets. No, don't have more secrets to share that I want to share yet. How goes the grouping and packing of the batteries? Excellent question. I actually haven't gotten much further than you've seen in the last video. I have some video footage that I still need to process, I guess, or integrate into a video. But like you saw in the rack and the Excel sheet, that's basically the point where I'm at right now. And I think the next video will be about the battery box and maybe a test fit in there. Do you do circuit board design on live? No, I don't, Scott. I like doing that, you know, in the nightly hours when I'm alone. Maybe at some point we'll do a project where we design something together. But up until now, I haven't really felt like that yet. Yeah, but I'm keen getting forward on the Quinrg stuff. It's been lying around for a while now, so. I am using a BMS on the packs. I have 5, well, we're going to use 4 JK BMSs. I use exclusively KiCad for PCB circuit design. I started with fritzing, so the Quinled OG is done in fritzing, but all the Dig Uno, Dig Quad, things like that, those started in KiCad 5, and I've now made it up to KiCad 7 actually. So I use KiCad for everything, custom footprints and stuff like that. I'm just going to stare in the camera uncomfortably until someone asks a question. You like KiCad way better than fritzing? Yeah, but fritzing is nice with the breadboard view, which you can then translate into a schematic basically and then make a circuit out of it. But other than that, in the end, it's very limited in a sense. So at some point, when I wanted more, it really made sense moving to KiCad. I think KiCad's pretty good. ETA on powerboard stock depends where you're looking at, Patches. If you're looking worldwide, those are fully in stock. And if you're looking for US local, since they're very heavy, we're looking at a different way. Wait, okay, sorry. A different way of shipping them, and that'll likely be about another 2 months or so. And then there will be plenty of stock in US local. What's your rank in LoL? Whoa, that's a good question. I actually don't play League of Legends itself anymore. I used to play a lot like 10 years ago, and then I switched to ARAM. But I don't really play that anymore either. I generally play Teamfight Tactics. I really like that. And I play like 1, maybe 2 matches a day if I can. Sometimes not, but you know. And I like Earth. Ultimate Rapid Fire, that's the best. I have a lot of fun with that. But on Teamfight Tactics, for instance, I'm like mid-ish gold. So I'm okay. Any plans to follow up on the addressable COP high CRI strips? I actually did some tests for that earlier this week. And the single colors are somewhat slightly maybe functional right now. There's still a lot of bugs in WLED, but there's some functionality now. But it's still pretty far away. Those bugs need to be fixed to make it usable, and the CCT stuff needs to be supported and things like that. So it's coming, but I don't want to make a video about something that nobody can really use yet. So that's why I haven't made the video yet. I have the strips right there. But yeah. Oh, Jacques Wonders says, not a question, but I received my Dig to Go. Excellent product. Thank you very much. I grab to this thing so often. It's not like the Dig Uno and Dig Quad are hard to use, but it's just so easy. I mean, just right now, I just needed some 5-volt LEDs power for the fans, and easy. You saw WLED support and was curious. Yeah, we likely saw the same thing, but I tested it, and I still need to open a GitHub issue for it. But it's not great. It's yeah. It's not that great yet. I wonder what's the power consumption in one of those fingernail trimmer huge fans you got. Well, scroll back in the live stream. The power supply was on the screen the whole time, and we saw 30 to 40 watts of power going into those fans. Fingernails trimmer huge fans you got. Magic smoke time? What, you mean adding more voltage, or what do you want to do? Oh, the AE Plus. The AE Plus has gotten a slight redesign to improve some things, and it's either currently in production or will be this or next week. So those should be coming back pretty soon, at least worldwide, and then later for Dr. Z's too. Will you get CE marks on your WLED boards? We are looking into getting CE fully certified and official documentation, things like that, for some of the boards, not all of them. But yeah, that is a work in progress, and I hope to be able to update that in the future soon. Oh wow. Why is only 12 volt and 24 volt PSUs made in slim versions? Oh, so not that wide, I think you mean, and not 5 volt. Is it more difficult to make a slim 5 volt PSU? Maybe, because it needs more copper, I guess, than a slim 5 volt 200 watt PSU. Yeah. So a 200 watt, 12 volt, 24 volt, or 5 volt, the 5 volt one will have a lot more amps, so maybe they need the room. I don't know. Did you ever track down the LDO issues on the QuinLED ESP32? How soon for the next revision? Oh, that's a good one. Well, I guess the secret's out. No, there's already about 1,000 of the new revision. I already made a new revision in circulation, and so far we've gotten 0 returns of those. So I think that squashed the issue, and it indeed was the LDO, although that new version does have some other changes. I'll make an official video about it at some point, I guess. Do I have one here? Don't know. Hold on, let me check. Nope, not sure where it would be. Yeah, but I already released a new revision of that. First we did a batch of 100, and then we waited for feedback. There was no feedback, which is good feedback. And then basically we replaced all the boards with that current version. There will be some slight tweaks to that in the future. But yeah, I wanted to squash that issue as soon as possible, because I really don't mind replacing boards if there's an issue with it. I mean, you bought it, it's supposed to work. But like an ESP32, I barely make $1, and I don't even make $1 a profit on those. It's like half $1. I don't mind replacing that, like 1 in 100 boards. But the problem is the shipping. I also pay $10 to $12, $15 shipping, even if I just send out a single ESP32. So I'd have to sell 50 boards to replace one. And I can do that, but, you know, I'd rather not. But, you know, I'm still okay. We're okay. But I really wanted to squish that bug as soon as possible, because it's some kind of component on there. We're still thinking the LDO, which we just got a bad batch of. And you can think, yeah, but you can get the costs back from them and blah, blah. It doesn't work like that. And the problem is that they randomly die after a few hours. So we can't really test for that either. Yeah, but so far the new design has shown 0 issues. So we're very happy with that. Rob Starkey, Q&As are fun. Thanks, Rob, for the $10. That's very much appreciated. Will the Dig2Go V2 support higher voltages? That's a good question. I have another Dig2Go in the works, but I don't think it'll be a V2. I think it will be a Dig2Go Plus or something like that. And it'll support 12 volt and I think 20 volt, for instance. But it'll always be much more expensive than the Dig2Go itself, which just does 5 volt. So I'm thinking there will be 2 versions. One which just has some extra features in that regard if you want them. Right? How much did your custom battery boxes cost? I believe it was about $1,200 including shipping for 4 of them. But we'll get into that in the battery box video. Does wattage consumption scale linearly on WS2811? What do you mean? If you add more LEDs? If you add more LEDs, it does. But otherwise, I don't know what you mean. You can adjust 5 volt, 12 volt models down to 5 volt? I don't think so, Felix. Generally, you can go only up 1 or maybe 2 volts, up or down. So if it's 12 volt, you can get 14 volts or 10 volts out of it, and anywhere in between. But you certainly can't adjust a 12 volt down to 5 volt. That wouldn't make sense in regards to components in there and stuff like that either. Mr. Hogan, I do like your boards. I use it in my stairs with sensors down and up. Nice. Oh yeah, if you perfectly power inject, go in, then 10 meters would consume exactly double of 5 meters. But generally, people don't perfectly power inject. It's not always needed either. So if you do front and end injection, yeah, it wouldn't be double unless you do front, middle, and end, for instance. It all depends on the wiring. That's why in my power sheets, 5 volt LEDs are measured with triple injection, 12 volt are measured with double injection, front and end, and 24 volt generally with 1. I do always test with 2, but the numbers are generally for 1 injection. Gabriel Rodriguez would really like to hear your opinion on how to plan out a setup for approximately 54 feet of 30K white LEDs that can be dimmed via typical home wall mounted switches. Well, my opinion is that I've never used that stuff, so I'm not sure I'm the right guy to advise you there. Because all the lighting in my house, you see on my videos and, well, in my house, they're all run through my custom boards, and basically they don't have wall switches. So I either use the app on my phone or it's regulated automatically. So I haven't used wall switches in a very long time. Yeah, I don't really know how to start there, but we can talk about that on the Discord if you want. Ah, okay, Felix. Yeah, 24 volt might have a longer range, but still, that's exceeding the specifications, and I wouldn't run it like that in practice. Hey there, BFits58. Well, we just shared some secrets. We didn't have any smoke, but we certainly had some loud fans. Godinth, if you go to Quinled.info, digitally addressable LEDs, scroll down. There is a power injection live stream there, which also has a document. Make sure to watch that, because that'll explain everything from calculating total power amount, number of injection points needed, where these injection points need to go, the current per injection point, and then the wire diameter you need for those injection points also. So that'll explain everything. So maybe go watch that live stream there. Are there any pink LEDs? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I guess this is pretty pink over there. That's pretty pink. Hey there, Christian. That's why they make buck converters. Exactly, Felix. So, Gabriel, I wish I could provide a bit more help there. But I don't really use typical home dimmers. I link everything to Home Assistant. So if I need a button somewhere, I get a button that's Home Assistant compatible, and that then talks to the LEDs. And I don't bother having a wired backup anymore, because I have emergency lights, as I call them, for when something would be down. That's one light per room, which is on a normal wall switch, and everything else is controlled by Home Assistant. So, yeah. Hey, Quindor, do you still have all your fingers? Looks like it. Ah, okay, you watched it go. It's nice. Yeah, the drawing is the best drawing I've ever made. Oh my god. That drawing. Oh. Rocket Hobbit. Yeah, I said that right. Rocket Hobbit. Quinder, admire your ingenuity. Got my Dig Octa setup and working last night. Was fun. Thank you for your awesome products and detailed help content. Thank you very much for using them. That's very much appreciated. Yeah, Johnny is, he likes his pink LEDs there. I spoiled something about home control boards with wall switches. I'm not sure that was me, Rob. I did have plans for that in the past, but those plans have kind of been put on hold currently indefinitely. So, not sure I shared something about that. Oh, if you need a slim PSU with a lot of 5-volt output, look at the UHP 500-5. Mine are here on the desk, so I can't get them right now. They're passively cooled, and they'll do 80 amps 5 volts, so that's pretty good. So the UHP 500-5, or the UHP 200-5, for instance. Hey, Rob Klein Hoffmeyer says, Quinder, any idea when the Quin LED AN Penta will arrive, pre-assembled? Well, I'm not pre-assembling the AN Penta as is. That was still very much a DIY project. A bit more advanced, but still. But I have not one, not two, but 3 boards in development for analog LEDs. And, well, we're pretty close to pre-production stage and testing those. And if those are good and don't need too many changes, it'll be, you know, I'm going to say 1 to 2 months because we still need to work on cases and things like that. But it's certainly in the works and it's coming. Yeah, I like Meanwhile UHP too. I actually have 2 here on my desk, one for 5 volt and one for 24 volt, but they're kind of buried in, so I can't get them out. Ah, you have some work area lights planned with them. Cool, yeah, no, those are certainly coming, and they have some really cool features like 24 volt compatibility, or 48 volt compatibility. There's a version with Ethernet, there's a version with 15 channels, there's a tiny cheap version with 5 channels, and all kinds of good stuff. Will you be able to drive 24 volt strip at 20 volt with the Dig2Go Plus? So, Avenge CJ, I've been testing that. Yes, 24 volt strip will light up with 20 volt. So that works, but the light output is very much diminished. So I've been looking at boost converters going from 24 volt to, for 20 volt to 24 volt. And my current conclusion is that that's currently technically not feasible. Because I'd basically have to integrate a circuit that's 10 or 15 bucks, requires a lot of cooling. It would make it twice or 3 times as big as this, much heavier, much less efficient, etc., etc., just to be able to use USB-C. I don't think it's worth it. 12 volt I do see as an option, and I'll enable 20 or 15 and 20 volts. But I don't think that's a usable scenario, because then you should just get a Dig Uno with a 24 volt supply. It'll cost you half and work better. Yeah. Yeah, I love UHP supplies. I use them wherever I can. They're quite pricey, but they're quite good too. Cyril, the Dig2Go is currently available from the worldwide store, so AllNet China. So it'll come from China, but yeah. Yeah, it does, but it doesn't. So you need USB 3.1, PD 3.1, whatever. And then you can even go up to 48 volt. But then again, the chargers that support that, you have to get like a charger that's $70. And you can get a 24 volt power supply for $10. So, I don't know. And then it's still a special mode. You need to be in PPS mode. There's no defined voltage mode. You need PPS EDR even. It's a whole mess. It's not as simple as it seems. If I didn't know you were Dutch, I would think you're American. You have no accent and speak perfect English. Spent hours watching your videos. Never heard one word in Dutch. Would you say a few sentences? Oké, moet ik even mijn keel voor schrapen. Maar ik ben Andries, Quindor. En ik woon in Brabant, dicht bij Den Bosch. En ik ben echt wel Nederlander. En ik ben ook echt wel Brabants. Nou hoor, dat ook niet super sterk. Maar ja, ik ben echt wel een Nederlander. Dan kun je misschien aan mijn gedrag ook al zien. Dan weet ik niet, hoewel ik koop alles wat los en vast zit. Dus daar zegt misschien ook niks. Maar back to English. Hey there, I'm back again. Oh no, it's Dutch. Witte gij het? Moet jij nou, jongen? Hier. Oh, now you have to watch with CC to get translations. I don't know. I just told you I'm Andries and I live near Den Bosch and I'm really Dutch. But yeah, I've been speaking English my whole life, and I visited America like up to 10 times now or something like that, and I watch a lot of television and YouTube, and I don't know, just picked it up that way, I guess. I think I like English better than Dutch, actually, at least for writing. Zeg eens worstenbroodje. I can do that. What is your electrical engineering background? Whoa, that's a difficult one. In my official career, I've always been a IT consultant. I worked on large storage systems and backup solutions. If you needed a petabyte of storage in your company and you also wanted a backup solution for that, I could certainly design you one. And my electrical stuff is mostly hobby. I did do some studies for it, but it's mostly hobby oriented, and it kind of grew from there. It took a lot of studying, but yeah. Nice, Christian. ZFS jockey. Well, I have about 800 terabytes of storage here at home. It's all ZFS, that's for sure. Dig2Go order. Thanks there, Cyril. That's appreciated. Have some party hats. Party thingies. Okay, we're giving it 9 more minutes, and then we're calling it a day. I used to have a day job with and H, damn it. With an H, damn it. Okay. But about 1.5 years ago or so, I already was scaling it down, and it came to a point where I basically had to pay money to go to work or something. I don't know. But I couldn't do both anymore because it was driving me insane. So instead of, having both suffer, basically, I had to choose. And I chose to do this full time now. And it keeps me pretty busy with emails and Discord and designing the stuff and doing the videos and the live streams. And I have no clue how I did this while having a full-time job before. But I'm busier than ever and, having fun. So that's good. And it's keeping me afloat. So, yeah, I'm doing this full time now. Oh, your name is Daryl. Okay. And nobody spells it right. I have to tell you, it's spelled with an H, damn it. Okay, makes sense. When is the replacement meet and greet? I'll have to think about that, Philip. I don't know. Oh, Rocket Hobbit. I love your down-to-earth personality. Enjoy watching your videos and geeking out watching your projects. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And I mean, I tried to make the videos really concise and easy to understand, and they're all scripted and, easy to follow and nothing goes wrong. And then we have the live streams where we do crazy shit, and things explode and catch on fire, and that's all good. I mean, the things we did today with testing these fans and stuff like that, I would have done that otherwise too, but then I would have done it without you guys watching. It's like, that's maybe a fun subject. We can test some insane fans and see if they work. Oh, the house number is doing great. Every week, someone comes to our door. It's mostly like the Albert Heijn delivery guy or someone. And he's like, that's just awesome. And last week we had a few people over, and they were all like, when they went to home in the night, they were like, what the hell is this? It's the most awesome thing you can have next to your door. But yeah, it's doing great. I mostly have it on Pride 2015. It's actually the same pattern as in the background here, which actually changes a lot, which is nice. When was the last time we got some magic smoke? You got too good at connections now? What? The last time was when we tested those analog spotlights. You'll have to look that up. There was smoke, fire, everything. You have Albert Heijn delivery guys? Yeah, we do. They come here with a little truck and then they deliver all our groceries for a week for like $4. We live pretty far away from any supermarket, so $4 is actually a good deal, because if I have to go there and shop, it would also cost me gas money and time. So yeah, the house number is really cool. I still love that project. And also the heart light, we have that in our living room. That's also one of the best projects I've ever done. It's really cool. Sure, Rob. Yep. You don't have to go crazy. You can if you want to, of course, but regular 60 LEDs per meter also works. It just depends on the definition you want. The electric scooter actually broke. It has a flat tire and the LEDs aren't working anymore, so I have to figure out what's going on there. Yeah, the livestream Valentine build, yeah. Cool, Cyril. That's awesome. We can't spam any LEDs, can we? We can do a heart and smiley, this thing, and this thing. Oh, okay. Poor Scooter. Yeah, it's in need of repair. I'll have to fix that at some point. I think that livestream build of the heart light is already 2 years ago, maybe more. Don't remember. It's been a while. Oh, the time flies. Exactly. When you're having fun. And I think we're having fun. Have you tried Delta PSUs for LEDs? I have not. I like Meanwell generally, and they're easier to get, at least in my opinion. So that's what I've used. See you later, Cyril. Can WS2811 handle 14.4 volts? They'll run hotter, but in theory I think it can. It's mostly the LEDs which will run a higher voltage. Generally the WS2811 chip itself can handle it. It can handle up to 24 volts, I think. But since it's splitting the voltage by 3, it's dividing it over 3 LEDs, those will actually run a higher voltage. And I think that's mostly the concern. So they'll likely run hotter, but then if you cool them enough, that might not be an issue. 8,447 views streamed live on February 5th, 2021. Nice. Yeah, or you could change the resistors. I guess that's a good point too. Yeah. No, that's generally just what the diodes run at. Okay, well, we're at 59, and I think we had a good Q&A here. You can always find me on the Discord server, so if you have any more questions, just look us up there. And I think it was a fun stream. We had some crazy fans, and I shared, you know, a maybe upcoming future project. I haven't even designed the PCBs yet, so it'll be a while. But it's something I've been wanting to work on for about a year now, so I think it's coming at some point. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys back for the next video on the Discord server, live stream, or whatever else. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.